Hey, you're offline with Misty, and today we're gonna make a Christmas piñata. So every year I end up getting the end of the stick to make the Christmas games at my Christmas party and my family Christmas party. So we're gonna make a drawstring or a pull string piñata. And so what you'll need is a box, any kind of box, as long as you can open it on one side. You'll need some ribbon, a wide one, so wide ribbon, some wrapping paper to match your ribbon, and then some smaller ribbons for to be pulled onto. So I've got a 3-meter ribbon and two 2-meter ribbons here. I wasn't exactly sure how much I needed. So what you're going to do first is on your box, use either a stanley knife or you can use a pair of scissors, and you want to make some holes along the bottom of the box, and this is just to push the ribbons through. So you want to make them wide enough so that the ribbons fit. Oops. So I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 20 slits. So you want to be able to have at least every kid pull on a string and have a chance at pulling the candy out of the piñata. So now that you've put in all your holes, you can start cutting your ribbon. So because I've got about 20 holes, I need 20 pieces of ribbon. So 20 pieces of ribbon. Okay, so you want to cut your ribbon equivalent of however many you need. So I need about 30 centimeters each. So you can use a ruler or you can sort of guess. So because this one is 2 meters, I'll need about 6 pieces out of it. So measure out the ribbon. Okay, so now I have all of my cut ribbons. And so with each of your cut ribbons, you want to slip it into little holes that you've made. And of course, 2 of those, or 1 you could make it, would be the one that actually opens the box. So what you want to do is just slip it in to the hole. Sometimes it might not go through on its own, so if you use a stanley knife or whichever device you're using to push it into the hole, like so, you should be able to feel it on the other side. Now of course, be safe, people. And you want to make sure that it is attached to something. So I've just got an old sticky tape roll, and I'm going to loop that on the inside of it and stick it down. And this is just so that it makes sure that it actually comes out of the hole. There. So when they pull that, it'll definitely come out. And you just have to do that to all the other ones as well. So here we go. Okay, so here you can see I've got all the strings hanging out of the bottom of the box, and they'll just hang like so. So when the kids go and pull in any of the strings, they'll just come directly out. unless they pull the magic on. Also, you can tell that they're all about the same size, and that makes it fair, so they won't actually figure out which one it is. Okay, so at the moment it just looks like a box with ribbons on it. What you want to make it look like is an actual Christmas present, and that's just because it is Christmas time. So let's clean up my area here. Okay, so what you want to do is get your wrapping paper and just wrap it like a normal present. Okay, so that's all wrapped up now, and it looks like a pretty decent present. Now the reason we have the other ribbon is just for decoration. So here we're going to take our gold ribbon that I've got that will match the silver ribbon, and I'm going to wrap it around so it looks pretty much like a gift wrap present. A present that's gift wrapped. There. And so now it looks like a gift wrap present. And then the only thing left to do is to put some holes in the top, and then you can put a string through. So I've run out of ribbon. We'll make a little bow tie out of this, and we'll put it through. Or we'll just make a loop. So I'm going to use this little bit of extra ribbon, and we'll put a little hole in the top. There we go. So now our piñata is ready to go. All you need to do now is fill it with candy. So what I've got here are some Christmas mallows holes. I've got some Haribo sweets and some sugar sticks. You can fill the box with whatever you want, but these are pre-packaged in little packets, so that's less likely to cause any issues. Plus, there's nothing in here that could possibly cause allergies. At least I hope not. So, because I'm going to use these for some other games, I'll just stick a bunch of those in there. It's loads of sugar for the kids. Also, because of the Australian heat, you don't want it to melt. And I'm pretty sure these won't melt. There we go. So once you've filled it all with sugar, you see all the sugar down the bottom? Give it a bit of a shake. You can always fill it with more. Who knows? My parents might have some more candy for a box. And then all you have to do is close it up. So using just a bit of tape, you should be able to close it up. So I did leave a bit of an overhang so that you can't tell if there's anything inside. So just a little bit of tape to keep it shut should be enough. To keep it closed while it's upside down. If the kid pulls really hard, they should be able to pull it out. So let's test this out. Moment of truth. There we go. All done. Ready to go for the Christmas party. So that didn't actually turn out how I expected. My nieces and nephews are a little bit rough. So I did stop the video just before the very last ribbon, and it's not because they wouldn't have gotten it, it's because it had already been pulled. My niece is quite rough. So when she yanked that ribbon out, she pulled it off from the sticky tape holder that I actually put it on. So if you are to do this project, you probably should tie a knot around the actual sticky tape holder and then thread it through. I just sticky taped it to the holder, which wasn't the best idea. And when you do tie it around the sticky tape holder, double knot it. Otherwise, they're just gonna pull and it'll come off the sticky tape roll. But anyway, if you don't have a sticky tape roll, you can always use like a button, a really big one, or something else that you can thread it through and that it will actually pull the box opening. A couple of other mistakes that I probably would have, that I actually did, was that I had put too much sticky tape on the bottom of the box. But that was because I was so scared that the candy would fall out of the box before they even pulled the ribbons. Anyway, I also couldn't anticipate that, being young children, they wouldn't know the concept of pull one string. Anyway, they're great kids, they're a lot of fun, and if you can do this project with your nieces and nephews or some future birthday party and it actually works out, I'd love to see your video creation or how it went down in the video comments below. So a lesson to be learned, but it was a project that I was working on and I would love to see what you can come up with as well. Anyway, I've had a pretty good weekend, parties, and I'm ready to just relax and then start packing for my trip to Europe. Anyway, hope you've had a great time watching my videos and there'll be more to come. If you like my videos, like and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come, especially on my trip to Europe. It's going to be a load of fun. Anyway, see ya. Have a good weekend.